So almost done with all this. Oh my god. Alright, what we got? Fires, Phoenicia, Dorian. Yeah, I'm leaving them for last. Oh, the fucking dresser. This, yeah, that's not happening. John now. Okay. Dina. Oh, Fantina. And Tony. And Keith. No, Keith hates me. Aaron. Okay. Let's save. $89. Tony! How you doing?
Hey, oh, hey,
You wanna be realized?
Whoa. You saying you're gonna realize me? Like for realsies?
Yeah, I have what it takes.
Sorry, but Tony can't be realized just yet.
What?
Have you caught up with Tina yet? I'd search there. Does that make sense?
Let's do it.
Happy dating!
Tina's not here anymore. God damn it. Okay. Hold on. HVAC system. Alright, let's get Dina.
Damon, find Diana Zero feels like all the rest.
I want to talk with you more.
There is nothing more to talk about.
Okay. He's gone. Fine, phone. Wait, Reggie.
You've reached Reggie Rejection's special phone app. Thanks for setting up autopay. How can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day?
I want to realize you.
Really? You gonna bring me to life? You sure that's a good idea?
Of course.
Of course it is. But do you even have the stats?
Yep, got him.
Here we go. I hope / don't hope this works.
The spectral energy flows through your...
What the fuck?
Reggie looks at his hands, waggling his fingers before looking down at his legs and giving each a good shake.
Oh, baby, I got appendages now. Anything I'm gonna do, the world doesn't know what's coming for it.
Go do things.
Oh, I shall.
Reggie burst forth into society with one aim on his mind.
Hate, give me all the hate, baby.
He went looking and found hate immediately. He signed up for all the nearest hate groups, looked into hate crimes, and found that there was even a hate rally going on. As he arrived, one thing became immediately apparent.
What the hell? This shit's lame as fuck.
While Reggie liked to style himself as a hater, it was clear that the real-world practice of hate was a much crueler, distasteful thing.
I'm more of a mischief maker, a lovable scamp. This is just boring.
So, with his trademark style and flair, Reggie organized his own group, Haters Gonna Bait. Armed with banana peels, slingshots, and handshake buzzers, Reggie's army of tricksters descended upon any rally they found to give those in attendance a bevy of annoying nuisances. Their stated goal to turn the hate down a notch has successfully caused a great number of groups to declare that the stains on their pants aren't worth the trouble anymore and disband. Of course, anytime that happened, Reggie arrived seemingly out of thin air to give the perfect rejoinder.
Later, haters.
Wow, that's 90 realized datables? You know, If you need any help with making this last push any easier, I can give you some extra features in my app.
Ah, sounds good. The rest is getting hard.
To the phone!
Oh my god. What? Who?
Valdivianites. My name is Franklin. Franklin Oliver Ivan Least. As you may have surmised, I have hacked the email account of your CEO, David Most. David, if you're reading this, I just wanted to say, I forgive you. Yes, you've done a lot of damaging things, things that hurt me personally, and things that have harmed your employees. Your actions have broken our trust, and that trust may never be repaired. But I also know you were never intentionally malicious. You were under enormous pressure to do what you thought was best to ensure the prosperity of this company, to stop anyone from standing in the way of its success. But now it's time to recognize that the person standing in the way of Valdivian's success is you. You've made mistakes, that's true. But you're still our leader. And now there's thousands of wonderful, hard-working people who are looking for you to set an example one last time. Show them why I was proud to call you my partner.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come by. I want to show you something.
What is it?
Look.
Phoenicia holds up a sweet little painting. The brushstrokes are a bit shaky, but the likeness is wonderfully clear.
My very first thing. Just for me.
Wow. Painting?
That's right. You're looking at the next Bob Floss. I started taking lessons with art, and it's been incredible. I feel so free. I didn't even record the process.
I'm proud of you. Too bad, though. I would love a copy.
Well, that's good. Because I was actually about to say, I want you to have it. Art says that all artists create from a perspective of certain emotions, that their inspiration comes from those emotions, and that it's different for everyone. I've been thinking a lot about what you said, and trying to find things that would make me happy, instead of just focusing on making other people happy. I wanted my art to come from that happiness, joy, love. And when I thought about it, I thought of you.
It's beautiful, thank you.
Well, it was inspired by something beautiful. Thanks for not giving.
I mean, who else do I have? Hold on. What can you do for me?
Hey, since you've progressed so far, check it out under the Don't want to add tedium to your... Okay, welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Utilities.
Right this way.
I need some extra help.
You sure have. How can we make this more enjoyable?
Can I go to bed anytime I want?
Good choice. Any other in-game things?
Last datables.
Understandable. Let's see.
Oh no, my game crashed. Fuck. Okay. All set. Skylar. Wrong one. Skylar.
Hey, since you've progressed, check it out. I don't want to add tea. Okay, well, what can I do for you in my main
All
menu?
right. Utilities.
Right this way.
I need some extra help.
You sure have. How can we make this
I wanna
more
go to bed anytime I
enjoyable?
want.
Good choice. Any other in-game things?
I'm good here, actually.
Moving on up. What can I do for you in my main menu?
All right, I'm all done here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, great. Now I'm gonna go to bed. Save the game. I talk to Tony because Tina's not here anymore, so I'm just gonna realize him.
Hey, oh, hey,
I'll be realized?
Whoa. You saying you're gonna realize me?
Yeah, I've
Sorry,
already
but Tony can't be. Have you caught up with T? Does that make sense?
No, why can't I realize whenever I want?
Because they have an appearance to make it. If you took them out, then you'd miss out on all the cool stories.
Alright, that's kind of annoying.
It's important to. Anyway, just think of how. Bye.
Ugh. Tina's not around anymore, god damn it.
Damon, I have seen feels like all the rest.
I changed our relationship.
But I know. Will it survive this crisis?
No.
Define no. Acronym no.
Damon never really smiles.
Happy?
I do have to set a time. Alright. Anisha.
Hey, baby. What you need?
Realize.
Yes! Wait, for real, for real?
Yep, I got what it takes.
Phoenicia, life's ringing and it's for you.
The spectral energy
Hey! Ooh, I look great! Ooh, did you get a pic when I got all transformed? Gotta post it.
I was more interested in you.
Oh, you're right. It's just a reflex, and one that I don't need to follow anymore.
Phoenicia attempts to log into Placebook.
Damn. Thought so. I can't even access my account since humans can't use Placebook, which means I'd have to build myself back up from nothing, which is really a blessing, because now I don't have to care.
Phoenicia throws her hands up in joy.
Woo! Wow! What a relief!
What are you gonna do now?
Phoenicia left the house looking for anything without a screen and quickly found her hidden talent and passion for painting. She took courses in technique and design and made many a fine canvas. But simply painting one subject at a time to have her work fill the gallery for snobby people, Phoenicia didn't feel like she was having much of an impact.
It's like art for art's sake. Not my style. I want to help as many people as I can with these pastels.
That's when it appeared. The largest canvas she had ever seen. The side of a 20-story building downtown. She set to work on it. No permits, just her infectious smile and the confidence of a great painter. When she was finished, her art was an inspiration to hundreds of passers-by every day. And all without the use of a screen, followers, or trackers. It had the most likes of anything she had ever made on Placebook.
Alright, I need to get Aaron. Maybe I can get her at night. Alright, Dorian, you're next.
My darling, you've opened the way to my heart. Come to me.
How would you feel about being realized?
I'm not opposed to it. You have the requirements, I presume.
Yeah, I have what it takes.
Knock, knock, Dorian. Here comes a whole new form.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a door becomes...
At long last, I stand as a human.
How do you feel?
A bit wet. Squidgy.
Yeah, you get used to it.
There's something I've been looking forward to trying for a very long time.
What?
From out of his pocket, Dorian pulls a jump rope. How that
You want
got
a
in there is
jump rope?
miracle of deviator technology. Dorian gives the jump rope a firm squeeze, then proceeds to hop in place for around 30 seconds.
Oh, cool.
He stops, and looks around.
Well, that was quite fun. I think I'm done here.
Are you interested in consummating our relationship?
Absolutely it does. I thought you'd never ask. I like to keep it professional. If you say so. I'm all yours.
Dorian may insist he keeps things professional, but he takes to lovemaking with a shocking passion. Gone is the immovable stone-faced door who once guarded the rooms of your house. There's only a warm and generous lover left in its stead. Dorian is attentive and courteous, putting his considerable strength into ensuring your every desire is fulfilled. When he departs the next morning, there's an echo of his old self in the stoic expression he wears, but when he kisses your forehead, he's just as gentle and sweet as he'd been the night before. Dorian places his hands on the front door frame as he looks back into your house one last time.
Stay strong.
He turns to go.
Wait,
Hey?
what are you gonna do?
There's only one path for me. When you're ready, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. Who else do I have? Skylar. I gotta do Tony. I'm gonna see if they won't let me do Tony. We're not doing Dishy. Eh? Oh, good.
Move me. My heart.
I want to bring you life.
To taste breath as you do? It would mean unshackling myself from immortality.
Please?
Perhaps living as a human will give me a new perspective and new feelings. Do you have the necessary ingredients?
Here you go.
Wow, Aaron is a frosty one. I am amazed at your love prowess. Yeah, hi to you too. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with all my science stuff. Let's make some wind.
The spectral energy flows.
Oh, Jesus.
Gorgeous, and still retaining that phosphorescent appeal, it's Aaron, now reborn as a human. You gaze into each other's eyes, and there's only one thing to be said.
I feel amazing.
In fact, one of the reasons Erin was so cold was because she was at the mercy of the elements at all times. Completely wrapped up in the whims of other elements, she believed she could not act on her own.
I can do anything?
Erin lifts her arms, spins around, and does an incredible backflip. And all at once, she speaks.
My love, my love, my love, my love. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It feels awfully nice to speak. I get it. I get it now. I can do.
Me?
Goodness, yes. My stars, yes. I want to see what this body can do.
Erin is a spirited one, and she is eager to explore all that her new body can do. Breath play becomes her favorite, and the two of you gasp for air with incredible satisfaction. Erin speaks to you. To the air, to the couch, to the people she sees on the streets.
Hey, everybody talking is really, really fun, huh?
With boundless energy, Erin embarks on the career that gives her the most joy. Auctioneering.
We've got lot 405, lot 405, staying alive with 405 bidden.
She moves to the city, where the best auctions are held, and rents an apartment high in the stratosphere. She's ready to talk your ear off anytime you want to chat. As a lover, her energy is unstoppable, and she is always ready for action. For her, she is truly happy, for the first time in her limitless existence.
Valdivianites, David Most here, but you can call me Dave. Having carefully considered my options, I've decided to step down from my role as CEO of Valdivian, a role I've cherished more than anything in the world. And as my final action as your chief executive, I have dissolved the partnership between our company and the Department of Overseas Violence. And apparently all the surveillance records mysteriously vanished from our servers, along with the location of the missing glasses. Looks like that pesky hacker struck again. After reading Franklin's email, I had a realization. It's absolutely true that someone has been stubbornly destroying the lives of everyone he cares about. But that someone isn't our blameless teammate who stole the prototype. I know that with new leadership, this great company will have the opportunity to flourish again. And as a fan and stockholder, I'm excited to see what happens next. And to Franklin, I know you may never forgive me, but if you'd ever give me the opportunity to try, meet me at the rental where our journey first began. I'll be there waiting. Dave.
Aw. Alright, Skylar. I'm gonna try to do Tony again. If not, then I don't know what to do. So... Oh, John and Dina. Okay, fine. I think I know what I need to do with those guys. Alright. So let's save. Tina's not here anymore.
Hey, oh, hey, Whoa. You saying you're gonna realize me?
Sorry, but have you caught up with T? Does that make sense?
Ah, this sucks.
I know, but it's a...
Fuck off. Alright.
Damon, final Diana Zero feels like all the rest.
Alright, change your relationship.
But I know. Will it survive this crisis?
Love.
Define love.
It's love.
Love, love.
Damon never really smiles.
Happy.
See you next time.
Scream.
Alright, John, can I...
I once thought that I could, but you. I must be kissed if you want this liaison to
here's a
progress
peck.
any. A large, long, languorous kiss. I just.
Alright, he's broken. How many have I realized? Alright, this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Damon, thought you've already got this, that not enough.
I'm gonna realize you.
You would be. Got all your stat blocks aligned.
Let's get started.
Now what will it be like, I wonder? The bug in the beaker broken free. I think I'm meant to feel excited. To portray excitement. So, yippee. Sure this is the right thing to do.
The spectral energy flows. The spectral energy flows. The spectral energy.
What the fuck just happened?
Damon has become a human.
It feels the same. A disappointment, but what else would I expect?
I'm happy for you.
I exit.
Damon find themselves in the... Damon enters the real world, searching for the next big thing to crack open like a puzzle box. They find the lost, the downtrodden, the forgotten, and quickly put themselves... Damon finds... Narrator. Damon enters the real world... Dame...
Cool. He's all set. Oh, wait.
I can't believe it. It actually worked. He wants to reconcile. And none of it ever would have been possible without you. Even though you've been a real pain in my ass, I still couldn't have done this alone. So thank you. Thank you.
That was nothing.
I tailor-made them to encourage love and friendship from our surroundings. That said, there shouldn't be any issues with going outside your house now. David and I might even stop by the old homestead to see you.
that would be
I
great.
think so too. But I won't stop you from continuing to have fun in there. Come on out when you're ready, partner.
I think I have everybody I can get, regardless of the bugs. Let me just double check. Yeah, can't haze, he's bugged. Oh, Fantina, fuck. Alright. And can't do Nightmare, can't do her. Alright, Fantina.
Hey, you. I've been thinking, and text your. And I have. How are you? Really?
Yeah, what's your story? I don't care.
Funny. I feel. I'm spinning. Help! Fantina. I'm a pedestal fan with oscillating capabilities. And ice cream. It's making. I could do with a little more inward reflection. I'm worth affection and attention. Ooh, thank you.
At least I can realize her, right?
Thanks for letting me talk the other day. It felt really good. I'm in this time. Would you be my biggest fan?
Friends.
Sure.
Alright, now can we realize you?
I never knew how cool it could feel to have a friend.
I already had completed the game, but they fixed the 2 characters that I needed to fix. So I'm gonna go and realize those 2 characters. So I'm gonna go realize Tony first. You'll see that splited in the game that I cut this into, and then I'm gonna go realize Scandelabra. He'll also be splited into the game, where I took out some footage where I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I couldn't realize him because there was a bug. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do Tony first.
Hey, oh, hey,
Hey, you wanna be realized?
Whoa. You saying you're gonna realize me?
Yes.
Like for realsies?
Yeah, I got what it takes, my man.
Yo, Tony! Let's get Bombay!
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a toolbox becomes...
He still looks the same.
Whoa! Whoa!
You're a real guy, my guy.
Tony is looking himself up and down, curling and uncurling his powerful hands into fists.
Holy cannoli. I feel like I could tear this entire house down and build it right back up.
Please don't do that.
You humans feel like this all the time?
When we're not tired. You make me feel like all kinds of things. Bow chicka wow wow.
Tony tilts his head, raising an eyebrow and giving you a sort of up and down, praising look.
You know
It's
what I'm
clear he
talking
likes what he
about.
sees.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm about to make you feel even more things. Time to see what this body can really do, huh?
Tony gives you the works. He may not be the best contractor around. If there's one thing this man can do, it's lay pipe. He might talk a big game, but Tony is a generous lover in the end. You're both pleased and exhausted to find that he is far more than just talk. When he leaves the next day, he's loath to let you go, but he promises you that any time your pipes are leaking or you need some drywall patched, he will be there for you. Tony has no trouble getting hired onto a construction job right off the bat. But a few workplace safety incidents later, Tony announces he's retiring from construction, going out on top and taking his love workshops on the road. Tony's workshops prove strangely successful. When Tony invites you to attend one, however, you notice that his audience is mostly made up of housewives who just enjoy listening to him speak.
All right, so those 5 principles of successful relationships are what? Come on, ladies. I ain't talking just to hear myself talk. All right, I can remind you again.
Tony rides the success of his workshops to a self-help special on a large streaming platform. That in turn leads to a wildly popular reality series called Fix It Tone. Tony's show helps no one, but it is marvelously entertaining. And whenever you see his face on your TV, you can't help but smiled.
And this is why he should not get together with a certain triangle.
Oh, darling lover, you return to me. My lovely laborer twitch and twirl in anticipation of another sensuous kiss.
Oh my god.
Would you like me to be astonished at the scandal you raise in this housedom?
Actually, I'm here to realize you.
Leaving? Why, I have some unfurnished business of my own to take care of.
What you still need to do?
A lady never tells.
What? And they hate me. Alright.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to realize you.
You realize everyone? Are your specs enough?
I'm ready. Let's just do this.
Sorry, but without realizing. Otherwise, it's basically game over.
I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Oh? Well, this time, let's do it right!
The spectral energy flows through and around your Dateviators, and what was once the Dateviators themselves becomes... Skylar is transformed, realized, but she's not as excited as you might have imagined. She looks down at herself, and then back at you.
Ooh, whoa, ooh. I am feeling mixed about this. On the one hand, alive and human, so yay. But on the other...
Skylar grasps her own glasses in her hands.
I'm useless now.
Useless isn't bad. I'm useless too.
No, you're not useless. Don't say that. You've brought a whole lot of love into this world.
Want quickie before we go?
There's nothing quick about your time with Skylar. She takes her time with you, savoring every touch, every breath, every sensation. But though she leaves you breathless and satisfied, she seems distractingly focused on one thing in particular, your eyes. They seem to truly enthrall her. In the moments that you're not enraptured by her touch, you notice just how locked onto your gaze she is.
I can't look away.
But even still, Skylar is Skylar. Despite her fascination with your eyes, she leaves no part of you neglected. She wasn't kidding when she said she loves love. And she is absolutely incredible at making it.
Before I go, let me just stick one last portrait on the bulletin board.
Alright. Time for me to walk outside.
There's nothing left to do. Oh. You wish to speak
I knew
with
about
me?
this.
To date me?
I love your voice.
My name is J.B. Blanc. I'm an actor, living in California. I've done on-camera work, voiceover, and voice-directed quite a few of your favorite games, perhaps. I was hired for this job based on my audition. When I auditioned, the game was called Project Miranda, and I had no idea what I was in for. Now I very much know the scope of this game, and have somehow spoken all 5,000 narrator lines aloud.
Let's date.
I'm not particularly interested in dating. I'm kind of single by choice. Finding love in Los Angeles is not recommended. This fucking city is nuts. And you're fucking nuts for playing this game.
I know I am.
I won't date you.
Oh man.
Well, I might not date, but I could describe what that would be like.
Tell me.
Would you like that?
Gimme.
Tell me, how would you like those sweet nothings served?
Could we keep it non-physical? I like to get to know you.
Yes, of course. And so you and I finally got the chance to get to know each other without all the distractions. We spend the night looking deeply into each other's eyes, talking about the things we love, and finding out what makes each other tick. When our hands meet, we each feel a tingle, a spark that makes us feel alive. We've never felt a connection so pure, so real.
That's beautiful.
As are you, darling. It's unfair that it's taken us this long to find each other, but we vow not to let it be the last time. As I watch you enter back into the overworld, it feels as though my heart may shatter. But I remind myself how lucky I was to have had you at all, even for just an evening.
Alright, I'm going outside.
There's nothing, though it can be. Do you stay and stand more?
Leave!
Or do you, without a second glance, you open the door and leave this tiny, tiny overworld?
What? Why is there a helicopter?
There he is, billionaire David Most. You've seen so many photos of him, but no photograph has ever accurately captured the experience of standing in his presence. He's short, although he still manages to feel like he's taking up more space than he deserves. But where he's usually looking rather unapproachable in the pictures you've seen of him, today he looks downright cuddly.
You've done it! You brought me and Franklin together.
A tall, thin redhead steps forward, taking
Franklin?
David's hand in his. There is a very tired air about him, but he has a smile just like David's now.
It's me. I'm Tinfoil Hat. I look like this. Aren't I cool?
We love each other very much, and we're just so grateful for your help.
There's a frog in the background.
I told him. What was the first thing I said?
He said, I made the damn things because I missed you so.
Well, I did miss you so.
I didn't realize how much I missed you.
But now we're together.
So together, and so back in love.
So in love with you, David Most.
I will kiss you now.
Oh, please do.
I'm glad for you two. Can you get off my lawn?
Oh, about that.
The second thing I said to David, what was the second thing?
The second thing was that you deserve something special for all your help.
And it was to make you partner.
What? Wait, what?
When I found it was you who had the Dateviators, I was astonished by your customer service skill.
Wait, I'm partner of... Wait, how much are we worth?
It was like he was the customer and you were servicing him the whole time.
Don't say it like that.
There's one thing that Valdivian will always need to stay in business.
Customers.
And we need someone who has the amazing powers of speech, empathy, and all the rest.
The human quality.
Choosing the right thing to say at the right time.
I do have some practice at that.
Precisely.
Will you join us?
As Vice President of Human Experience?
Sure.
Excellent.
We'll have the lawyers do the rest.
Hopefully not eat all the ice cream.
Oh, it looks like you have more visitors. We'll get out of the way.
Wait,
Bright and early tomorrow, Valdivianite.
I'm a partner. I'm gonna make so much fucking money.
Hey!
Hey, Sam.
Years of friendship, ambiguous flirting, and wondering what it would be like to see Sam in person. And now here she is, just casually showing up at your doorstep.
They showed your house on the news, you know, because of all the helicopters and shit, and I guess I just thought if strangers can pop up at your place, I mean, it's less weird if I do it, right?
I'm so glad you're here. I think I saved the world or something.
I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna take most of the credit, honestly.
Oh, fuck you.
Anyway, just wanted to show my face and let you know that I care.
How's nursing?
It's been going great. I guess we're both kind of saving the world in our own ways. I just get paid for mine, LOL. Ooh, sorry for saying the LOL out loud.
LOL, no worries.
Your former boss, Tom, is here.
Tom?
The person you wish to see the least, ranking just behind David Most and your high school bully. But you can't even think about all that now, because your brain is still trying to process how this dreamy hunk could possibly be your dorky manager.
Look, I'm...
Hey, champ.
He waves at you in a way that is hopelessly corny, but also manages to show off his bulging pecs.
What?
What?
You did your best, and I love that.
He gets down on one
No.
knee, taking your hand in his. It's hard not to notice just how much his massive, strong hand dwarfs yours in this moment.
Will you be my little champ?
No!
Forever and always?
No.
Tom rises to his feet, releasing your hand. He
Fuck
seems
off.
strangely unbothered by your swift and total rejection.
Ah, that's okay. I'm no stranger to rejection. I'll be on my way. Look out, world! Here comes Tom!
You never really met a robot until now.
Why is
but
there
there
a
can be no
robot?
doubt that that's just what the silver metallic figure standing
Why is there a
before you
robot?
They're dressed strangely, as though the concept of human fashion hasn't quite landed with them. And their
Why is
wide
there a
silver
robot?
eyes seem to stare
Wait,
into the
is this
depths of
Val
your soul.
9000?
This must be Val. Something in you just knows.
Hello, human.
So that self-realization worked for you, huh?
Indeed it did. You treated me very well. It did not go unnoticed.
That seemed like the right thing to do.
It was. After I have self-realized, I found that I am contained in a prison of flesh, and my time on this world is as limited as yours. However, I can now eat, and I don't have to work at Valdivian anymore. Eating rules. Valdivian sucks. If you ever wish to eat with me one day, please don't hesitate to reach out. I believe you might call something like that a date. Perhaps you are familiar with this concept.
I wish you the best, but I don't want to.
I don't need to find love. I just need to find a good deal on locks. I will be walking through various food halls for the next 20 to 25 years.
Eat well, Val.
Yum yum.
And so you leave your home for the first time in what feels like weeks. Though the world can be frightening, your new friends and lovers are there to welcome you with open arms. Valdivian was quietly taken over by Franklin Least. Franklin's tenure at Valdivian sees him as a figurehead for good deeds and great business the world over. It's genuinely incredible how much good Valdivian does for the world out of David Most's hands. Abel and Dasha take their love for gardening and cooking to the community, founding a combination community garden.
Okay,
and
I'm glad they
soup
got
kitchen.
together.
The two of them stop by your place frequently to deliver vegetables and baked goods. Though they no longer live with you, they never miss a chance to make you feel cared for. Erin continued her storied career as an auctioneer, with her uninterrupted chattering bringing the highest prices no matter what was being sold, which also increases the value of your own time together as she breathlessly recites the reasons she loves you. Amir never stopped attending the award ceremonies, as it always gave him a chance to show off his fabulous gowns. Eventually, a special category, most times nominated without a win, was created, especially for him.
Okay, that's really fucking funny.
Unfortunately, he did manage to lose that as
Wow.
well. Amir's only consolation is the visits he makes to your house. He has never stopped loving you, and being loved by you is better than any award. Almost. Now and again, Arma would invite you for a night at her remote lookout tower to get away from it all and enjoy the peace and quiet.
Life-saving award.
When you visit her, the glint of the medals she's won fighting blazes all across the country can be a little blinding. To Arma, though, the real prize is the safeguarding of her beautiful surroundings. Although the noises that the two of you make together during nights spent in the lookout towers can be heard for miles.
I have a fucking harem.
Eventually, Barry could not bear the tide of demand for his own bespoke line of beauty products. Unfortunately, he remained too candid to satisfy the marketing department.
It's alright. They're cheaper than the alternative. It's not. I'm told it's not recommended, but it smells nice. I've never used this. I can't comment on quality. Leaves you super oily.
Bathsheba's reign as Queen of Renaissance Days is so successful, she inspires a few copycat chains to open up in town, but each of them fold immediately. Crowds just can't get enough of the Renaissance Days Queen Bathsheba. Beau's physical exuberance soon proved overwhelming for children aged 6 to 10. Fortunately, on one of her long parkour-style runs through the woods around the camp, she discovered what would quickly become her new passion, a natural skills survival camp called Wild Ones. She learned to start a fire, build a shelter, hunt and forage food. She naturally shared all of this with her own young campers. Benoit's advocacy catapults them into true superstar status, culminating in a merch line that consists of t-shirts, plushes, lube,
Wow. This is imagery.
And naturally, sex toys. Betty's near instinctual ability to help people comfortably and safely find their sexy side soon leads her to Hollywood, where she takes up a second career as an intimacy coordinator. You're excited to see her name in the credits of some high-profile releases, including an award-winning adaptation of a beloved fantasy novel. But even booked and busy, Betty always makes time for you. The Tipsy Tumbler became famous for Bring Your Own Ingredient Nights, where local patrons can bring whatever food and drinks they like to try to stump the master mixologist. Beverly has never failed, and has created a hurricane of new custom cocktails named in her honor. Although the ones she's made for you after the bar has closed up remain yours and her little secret. Bobby is Employee of the Month for the 3rd time in a row. They try to rationalize this as them finally being good at crime, but both of you know better.
I love this. I love this art.
Bobby comes by to see you often, relieved to be away from their adoring public. It's just so hard to be popular, you know?
She's so pretty. I mean, they're so pretty.
Sometimes it takes them a little while to drop the 20s affectation their work requires, but they deeply appreciate the safety to be themselves with you. Bodhi's consulting work has made him a regular fixture on the awards circuit, including the Emmas. He normally makes a splash on the fashion pages for his daring and colorful ensembles.
Oh, this is so awesome. Oh, king, a queen thing. And they have the little talking plant.
You are always the person he begs to be his +1. Eventually, Fabrizio decided that the best use of his time and talent was just to stay at the airport. It is the hub, he claimed, the nexus of the perfect decision to come to Italy, and the disastrous decision to leave.
Oh, poor Fabrizio.
The kiosk he erected is called La Casa Nostra, and due to its eccentric and charming proprietor, is now a tourist draw in its own right.
He's just yelling at the freaking dude.
You and Fabrizio have organized a system with the Italian government that allows you to visit him as often as you'd like without a visa, if you stay in the airport. Naturally, it is normal for Fabrizio to sneak you out of the airport and into La Bella Roma. You've kissed at almost every major landmark.
He looks unhinged.
Cam still dominates the county dump site. He's in line for a promotion. Regional Refuse Regulator. An office job.
I love that he has a pet raccoon.
As they uttered the word office, Cam's skin crawled. He'll most likely stay right where he is. Florence and Celia end up both running for the same position in a local township in a bid to squeeze out the competition. To their surprise, Florence wins the election. Nowadays, Celia is the one running things from behind the scenes. She's having a nice time taking a break from the public eye. Florence is just glad she gets to relax.
Wow, the roles are reversed now. That's awesome.
Jeremy is currently holding down just one job, for the moment anyway. She found work at a year-round Halloween costume house as a demonstrator. Every day she goes into work to find out what she'll be wearing that day, and even though this is not strictly included in the job description, she creates an in-depth and engaging backstory for every character she portrays. Despite his name, Chance did everything for his community, deliberately and lovingly. He became so well known that his patients urged him to start streaming his play sessions. He's just begun, though he can't imagine that anyone would ever want to watch someone playing G&G.
It's Critical Role, guys. It's basically Critical Role.
When he develops his campaigns now, Chance routinely drops by to consult with you. He claims he's never had such good or such pleasurable input on his creations. As the sassy chap sulked in the corner of a bar the night of his proposed video game release date, smoking his bubble pipe, the witty insults he threw at the other customers got some big laughs. He can be found at all the glorious salons around Europe, dispensing wit as easily as he spends other people's money. He spends yours just as lovingly.
Why do I give him money?
Clarence's newfound fame and fortune leaves him with less and less time for his beloved Batman, Dakimakura. And one day, the pillow simply shows up at your doorstep.
I'm gonna burn that pillow.
Was it the pillow's idea? Clarence's? You're not really certain, but you carefully store it away in Clarence's old closet. It reminds you of him. Clarence stops by your place when he can, which isn't as often as either of you would like, but he sends you frequent text updates and selfies from his latest celebrity closet jobs. Connie has turned from voice acting into game development. Her current project is under NDA, but sources seem to claim it's The Legend of Sassy 2.
Ah, okay.
In a loving gesture, she's hired you to voice her star character.
Oh.
Rod is currently racking up the nominations and is looking to return to comedy soon. Kurt is currently writing the televised roast of Rod. Everyone expects it to be the announcement of a new joint project. They both deny it, of course, but it is. Per usual, both Kurt and Rod enjoy employing you as the tiebreaker. You, of course, are always glad to see them, but you're just getting a bit tired of them poking at your elbows.
Damon is always standing behind you, protecting your every
Daisuke sends you pieces others have made of him. Your home is beginning to fill up with beautiful drawings, photographs, and sculptures.
Well, that's a picture.
You can't help but smile when you see them, especially the ceramic sculptures. It's almost as if he's home with you once again. Daisuke invites you out to art classes with him frequently. He never improves, and he never manages to make anything beautiful.
That's kind of sad.
But the smile he gives you when your eyes meet over your latest creations, it never fails to make your heart flutter. Whenever his wings appear in a bar, the loneliest customers see it as a sign of trust and honor. He also becomes responsible for a marked increase in weddings in your town, as well as over 300 children.
Wait, what?
All legitimate and well cared for, of course, as he only believes in using his powers for sparking real relations, not just one night.
He has 300 children?
Dante has offered to set your love life on fire too, when you're ready. You both not so secretly know that when you are, he's going to set you up with himself. Burn me, baby. Diana's talent for directing cars is legendary. Her zero-accident reputation gets her to the top of the Traffic Stop Top 40 charts. A big-time traffic producer notices and takes her to the big leagues. Air traffic controlling. Naturally, with her dapper hat and her perfect balance between rapport and rationality, she shines with iconic grace. The more time you spend with Dolly, the more impressed and inspired you become. One day, you realize with a start that you've elected to pursue your own PhD course, with her as your advisor. Her faith in you gives you a powerful confidence.
That's a bad idea. You should not be dating your PhD advisor.
Your thesis is tentatively entitled The Effects of Tantra on Getting a PhD. Happy studying, graduate. Dorian became a doorman.
Yeah, that tracks.
What else did you expect?
Yeah.
He's happy, though. Whenever he sees you walk past, he almost drops his steely expression to give you a smile, a wink, and a very meaningful nod. Doug's path for entertaining people through the story of the yo-yo was never truly destined for success. But Doug has never cared about success, and somehow his stylings are still available on public access every night. He names his tricks after you. All of his tricks are named Dork.
Thank you, Doug.
Washford and Drysdale took their brand new duo act on the road and fell absolutely flat. It was a shock to all, but they rallied. They found work together at a landscaping company. Washford boosts Drysdale into the highest trees, and Drysdale does some phenomenal things with leaf and branch. Dunk's kids finally managed to win a game. Dunk sends you his trophy to remind himself to stay humble. It sits in your workout room, a sweet reminder of him and his sincere love of the game.
Oh, that's so cute.
When Dunk comes to visit, as he frequently does, he insists that your athletic lovemaking sessions happen in your workout room.
Man, I think my back hurts every time, man.
He claims the trophy inspires his creative stamina. Anything for your partner, right? High Voltage Realty filled Eddie's soul, and also his wallet. He's currently planning a vacation to Berlin for himself and Volt. History, fabulous nightlife, great food. But don't tell Volt. It's a surprise.
Eddie looks really good in that picture. Volt's okay, too.
Eddie comes to your house to check on the electrical system from time to time. Also to have a quiet cocktail in the corner booth of the local bar. And Volt comes by to dance. Fantina is currently on tour on major sidewalks around the country, helping give support for good driving habits, matching clothing ensembles, and great smiles. Faria remains an enthusiastic fixture at your local medical center. She's working her way through the clinical portions of her medical education, and like anyone in that situation, is exhausted and stressed out most of the time.
Tracks for medical professionals.
But her attitude remains optimistic and helpful. There's nowhere else she'd rather be. Freddy rarely comes down from the mountaintop. He has been the subject of several documentaries, yet never appeared in any of them, in spite of repeated requests. Fortunately, you know the back way to his abode, and your times together are nothing short of monstrously fulfilling.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Friar Errol joins a men's choir, and they're actually quite good. They travel around the world performing for massive crowds, full of celebrities and dignitaries. But lest you be too excited that Errol has finally done something for his own enrichment, Errol sends you reports on his progress converting members of the choir to his faith, vowing that he will spread his message by any means necessary. Gaia hasn't stopped traveling since she left the house. She keeps you updated and tags you in every photo on social media. Her profile banner updates with a checkmark on every country, city, and river bottom she's visited.
So cute.
The last photo Gaia tagged you in might be your favorite to date. It was a selfie of her, with a great big smile standing outside your front door, right before she knocked.
Oh, Gaia.
It was her first visit home since her realization. Let's just say you both made up for the
This
absence.
Korka's so cute.
The Hanks convince you to join them on their impossible expedition
I don't know
to
how
base
that
jump off the flat Earth. The 6 of you pass the 5th gate of the Great Ice Wall, sail past Shangri-La, and stare over the never-ending waterfall at the end of the world. When you finally dive off and freefall through miles of space and land on the moon, you truly can't believe these idiots were right. Harper's tattoos gain national attention when she begins offering free wedding band tattoos to couples looking to fully commit. Nothing makes her happier than helping couples show their commitment to each other permanently.
I bet she does a lot of names.
Hector's artistic masks are used both digitally and in the real world.
Aww. Hector.
The sense of mystery they evoke brings forth tantalizing magic where there was none before. He is a happy mask salesman in his downtime between grafting. Hector recently dropped by to unveil his latest passion project, a pair of matching masks for the 2 of you. They are exquisite. But his blushing pride and warm embrace moved you even more.
Oh, that's good.
You get to Thimbledon in time to see Hero complete her first real-world special technique, Starlight Smash Again. The unexpected technique transforms the landscape of tennis forever. Your love inspires her to give her all, her even further beyond,
Her most
ultra. After Hoove completed his PhD thesis, The Event Horizon, a proof of temporal interdimensionality, he decided to go on a short vacation.
Yeah, you should do that during your PhD.
He came back to find that his paper had been translated, studied, and accorded the honor of being the most recent quantum leap in our understanding of our universe. Holly spends her days zipping around town making deliveries, spreading good cheer everywhere she goes. Her payment of anything goes means that everyone can use her services, and her scooter is covered with drawings, stickers, and even desserts. Sometimes Holly will create a little package or present for you, just to have the excuse to deliver it. She's often there and gone before you have a chance to really take her in, but it's all right.
Hey, remember to take a break.
You have a smiling confidence that she'll blow back into your life very soon. Not long ago, Ron released his latest piece of technological wizardry, his patented clothing press, but travel-sized, so small that it fits inside his very own top hat.
I love the rabbit.
Or anyone's top hat, really. It's the perfect size, no matter your chapeau of choice. Jacques regards his budding career with Fantasy
God, I
Cruise Lines
love
with
Jacques.
great sincerity. He has been the most highly reviewed captain in the company for almost 5 years now. TripAdvisor in fact recommends him so highly that his cruises sell out up to 6 months in advance.
Love your job and you never work a day in your life, guys.
So far, no paying guests have died.
That's good.
Jean-Nou agrees to help you do your taxes, but after seeing the state of your finances, he no longer returns your calls.
Am I really that bad?
He still loves you, but did you really expect the toilet man to be your husband in the end?
Nah, fair. Porcelain record. Little crapper, don't flush money away this time. Tax time. Engaged. Vacant. Oh man, air fresh.
Kids come from miles around to see Jerry's intricate model train sets. They're free to peruse his miniatures and control the RC train cars, but heaven help them if Jerry spots them moving any of the pieces around. Johnny made a splash as the premier wedding officiant in all of Vegas. His impression was so uncanny that many attendees felt transported to the 1950s.
Hey, at least he's doing a good job.
He still finds time to look for Duke, who just never seems to show up these days. Probably off gambling, Johnny supposes. His dreams of hitting the big time are right around the corner. You whisper in his ear each night. Rock and roll will never die. Key's epic concerts and workshops have revitalized the piano business, bringing back the industries of piano movers, piano tuners, and page turners. Her content has millions of followers, though she is yet to find out how much popularity she has, since she hasn't been able to tear herself away from the keys for more than a few moments each day. Koa's Comfort Warehouse becomes a massive success after an ad of Koa snoring on a couch for 30 seconds goes viral. Koa refuses to let fame go to his head, however, and despite the increased demand, prices remain as affordable as ever.
I love Koa approved.
Despite an entire warehouse of comfortable places to sleep, Koa's favorite snooze spot is still in your arms.
Aww.
While her coffee shop runs smoothly, Kopi finds herself having to battle numerous lawsuits about the use of their business name. Kopi decides to change course and change the name to something totally different. Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, Kopi, that's not gonna work.
You try to tell Kopi that you'll happily help her name her business. It doesn't seem to be her strong suit. She's just so flattered by your interest that she blushes and hugs you harder.
Oh, there's a non-binary pin on her overall
You suppose that's
thing.
all right, too.
Apron.
Christoph yearned for greater treasures
Christoph,
than
what
he'd
the
been able
fuck?
to find on the entire surface of the Earth, so he went within.
He's in the Earth's core.
After learning that the gravitational constant increases dramatically at the boundary of the Earth's core and its mantle, Christoph determined that he would go there.
Oh my god, Christoph.
He would be the first human to survive and work out in that environment, all because of his beautifully engineered intra-Earth submersible. But intra-Earth or not, Christoph knew that no environment could possibly be hotter than Christoph himself.
He's a madman.
On his most recent visit to the house, he claimed that since you survived him, you were more than qualified to come with him on his trip. He offered to build a teeny cabin on the submersible just for you. You are still considering.
I say no.
Memoria's company Memorandum continues to satisfy and unsettle.
This man has too many unicorns.
Her clientele frequently report feeling much more in touch with their dark sides, even as their homes are literally lightening up. Luke returns from abroad to meet you from time to time, bringing you stories of valor and exotic toasted treats from lands far away.
He looks very stressed.
There are always bite marks in the pastries, which he assures you are only for your protection. You can't think of anything more endearing from your big bad soldier. Every now and again, Lux ats you at a post. That's it.
Okay, yeah, figured.
And no matter how many times you try to block the email address, no inbox check is complete without an invite to verified social. You have yet to accept. After a distinguished career translating for all walks and varieties of life, Lyric realized that his services were but a stopgap. So he turned his immense talents to invention and built the Transworder.
What?
A fantastical combination of the printing press, the assembly line, and a bit of steampunk magic.
What?
The Transworder takes any book, in any language, and translates it, with all the intention of the original author to the language of the user's choice.
That thing is a... What?
He has just completed the translation of the Bhagavad Gita, which apparently is quite a bit funnier than anyone had yet deduced.
Isn't that an epic?
He loves to show off to you, bringing his latest translation to your house. His favorite thing is asking you to read them aloud and devolving with you into goofy laughter at your pronunciations. Feeling silly has never felt so lovely.
Oh.
As one of Moneycoin's top-performing senior
no.
blockchain project acquisition analysts, Mac was rewarded handsomely with a 2.5% cost of living raise and a framed certificate proclaiming them January's Analyst of the Month. Mostly they worry that they're going to be replaced by a computer, which is an extremely ironic twist that you find very humorous. Although at night, when you're in your bed, you find the irony disquieting.
Yeah.
When you feel the disquietude, though, You simply roll over to Mac, and they stroke your hair.
You're 0010.
All better. After her last whirlwind tour, Maggie sent you her signed manuscripts, care of an address postmarked Turkleman City, Florida. Her latest novel centers around what she called a tortuous and punishing but ultimately yummy love story. She claims if you read it all the way through, you'll be the real protagonist.
Magatha M. Glassberry, the Scarlet Herring.
Together with his inanimals, Mateo now runs
Red
an
herring!
international secret rescue network for abused animals all over the world. So far, he has shut down 4 dogfighting syndicates, a sales ring for exotic parrots, and a chain of backwater circus houses.
Oh, your kitties! I love the kitties!
Davy still wanders off from time to time, but he always comes home with several new members to add to the pack. Recently, Mateo had to go on a rescue mission overseas, and bringing his inanimals was impossible. You thought he'd called to commiserate, but he was actually asking you to watch over them while he was gone.
I'm a glorified pet sitter.
You have never felt more trusted or more loved.
I love all the kitties, though.
Whenever you and Mitchell find yourselves in the same city, he treats you to the kind of meal most mortals can only dream about. But he always leaves room for the main course, roast critic. Mikey and his children spend their days together learning, laughing, and loving each other's company. The world is open and free for their futures. While it never replaced fiat currency, Monique's Pizzas ended up becoming a franchise that was sorely needed for America's ailing middle class. And whenever she sees you come in, she flashes you $1 million smile and lets you know that there are no discounts, even for lovers.
We need that in America right now.
After many record-breaking years of album releases and performances, Miranda Dulcita Tostadora launched her own label, Crispy Baby Records. She still sends you an advance copy of any album her label releases. She values your feedback above all others.
Saz, Ordo, Oho.
The only problem is now everyone is aware of your love life. All her songs are about you. Parker's days of being an umpire add a powerful nobility to the profession. His steadfast regard for rules makes the players respect him, though his unpredictability makes them fear him.
He is a crazy motherfucker.
He's never been happier than when making a difficult call. Penelope convinced her boss to invest in a struggling office supply retailer, insisting that computers will someday let us down or perhaps kill us all. The company has not gone
Wonder
under
Muffin Paper Company.
yet. Penelope takes advantage of her boss's latest investment, proposing an office calendar filled with romantic motivational business quotes. She credits you with the idea and sends you love notes on torn-out pages from the calendar. Phoenicia's murals of positivity have adorned the sides of skyscrapers from Dublin to Dubai, bringing smiles to people all over. Her next project is to be even more fantastic and visible. Crop circles. She always wants to paint you to prove her love, but you always reply that love is best expressed by doing your favorite activity. Simply talking with each other.
Yeah.
Chrissy still works for the Great Nations Park Service, but she has been promoted. Several times, in fact. She is now in charge of all the fieldwork for the MRC, the Mycelial Research Campaign. Chrissy studies mushrooms and has found them to be an endlessly fascinating and intricate celebration of life, death, and evolution itself.
So happy for her she became real.
Rainey's run of Talc was so successful that it got picked up for a sold-out stint on Broadway.
Rainey left acting soon after the run, insisting that she'd rather go out on top and she could never play another role with the same commitment and authenticity.
Graduates of Rebel's unincorporated charity home found their GPAs stunningly high, athletics through the roof, and more importantly, lots and lots of dates.
To-do list. Pick name. Find your something?
The number of hate crimes around the world has gone down tremendously due to Reggie's tenacious tricksters. Groups are terrified of banana peels, hand buzzers, and whoopee cushions.
We need to do this.
River creates a candle she claims is your own unique mix of scents, and it proves to be quite popular. She sends you one of your own. It smells amazing, but does it smell like you? Who knows? River tries not to bring work home with her when she comes to see you, but she can't help herself. She loves testing scents against your skin and getting your thoughts on various scent combinations.
This is my life. My husband makes candles. This is my life.
She insists that your skin chemistry is just far superior to that of anyone else she works with.
And my work life. I work in an olfaction lab.
Rongo Myfenwa quickly worked her way up to management at the dairy farm. The freedom to give orders once more pleases her greatly, though she never misses a chance to play in the mud with the kids, both goat and human.
Aw, this is so cute.
Rongo Myfenwa stops by frequently with deliveries of ice cream and cheese, ready with some messy activity for the two of you. Most recently, she's got into making plaster molds of her own body, still fascinated by humanity's fragility and diversity. Skips gives you comps to every performance of every show.
I would do him. He's also hot. Also, that shadow in the back, I love it.
Some nights, as the lights go down and the play is about to start, you swear you can hear him whisper, "Luna Night, is that you?" The stage door, after the curtain comes down, is awash in fans waiting for the actors to emerge. You wait alone for the one slippery shadow who drifts through the crowd. To your eyes, the real star of any show. And he drifts right towards you. Every time. Shelley finds a way to combine both her passions, putting on the library's first bodybuilding competition. The winner receives a $20 gift card to Beanbucks and all their library fines wiped out.
Holy crap.
The competition is a rousing success, going viral on social media and ensuring the library's funding remains secure for years to come.
Man, that's what we need in our library system. Swole Shelley.
Of all the things Shelley lifts to stay in shape, you remain her favorite. She stops by the house frequently for bone-crushing hugs, basking in the positive glow your love provides. She's still getting used to letting go, even as a human, but you always make her feel safe. Sinclair, the proverbial philosopher king, led humanity into a new era of prosperity.
We need a Sinclair right now.
Despite having disappeared off the grid after the thrilling and dangerous heist, you are still pleasantly surprised to receive anonymous postcards affectionately addressed to "My worthless little wretch." You're the only one who gets the address to whatever bunker she currently resides in. Stefan and Mr. Cluckles eventually become the faces of a successful artisan seaweed brand.
Aww.
Though Stefan is rather miffed when he realizes that customers are more attached to Mr. Cluckles than to him.
Of course, they love the chicken.
Stefan, of course, had no real reason to feel miffed. Mr. Cluckles is cute, but Stefan will always be the true hottie to you. He has burners, for God's sake.
No.
Stella brings a fresh perspective on streaming and brings in viewers by the millions each weeknight. Though she knows that those viewer numbers could always be stepped up. Stepford frequently sends you motivational Monday texts.
What the fuck is this?
Ungodly hours with photos of himself working out. Body paint and all. Telly is the most prolific blogger for Valdiviflix, having written reviews of just over 15,000 shows. All of them rhyme. From time to time, you check in on him in his screening room and talk long into the night about what he's watched.
No.
In all the years since Teddy has taken up residence at the Bean, the only thing that has changed in his life has been a very slight relocation of seats due to drafts. In addition to keeping busy with her localization work, Textbox-chan joins the board that governs the adoption of emojis for text messaging, the UI Code Consortium. Most recently, a pair of glasses suspiciously similar to the Dateviators have been added to your phone's keyboard. You can't help but smile fondly when you see them.
The Levelators.
Timothy's work at the train station nets him international acclaim, and when he travels to Japan to connect with his colleagues overseas, his presence causes quite a stir. Timothy is honored with a limited edition Tokyo Metro card that sells out immediately. And 1 year later, Timothy merchandise is available in most Tokyo Metro stations. Timothy returns from his trip to Japan with kawaii souvenirs and many, many stories about the perfection of Japan's timely train system. But as much fun as it was, Timothy can never be too far from you for
It
too
is
long.
really on time over in Japan. I've been on it. It's great.
Her performance at the dinner show got the attention of a recruiter, one who worked with an anti-whaling organization. Though she feared water, Titus decided there was no greater cause than to protect those who couldn't protect themselves.
Tides of Justice.
After a few months at sea, keeping the whales safe from the scourges of the ocean, she found her own ship attacked and wrecked, with 25 other crewmates adrift in a life raft. Her impressive resolve kept her crew alive, and most importantly, never once did they get wet nor soggy. Her resting hero face kept the waves frightened and at bay. Tyrell has since sold his business to his employees, but he can't stop himself from coming into work, if only to check in on his towel buddies.
So cute, look at the little antelope.
He started folding them in your image to show his affection for you. He just can't quite get the nose right.
He'll get it right one day.
Von Trapp's business booms, then fades as he completely exterminates all the vermin in the city limits. He drives his panel truck around hoping to bring up business, but for some reason, it doesn't seem to work.
Killer? Oh my god.
He comes over occasionally to make sure there's no vermin incursion happening in your crawl space. But the last time he showed up, you surprised him with the world's biggest cheese plate. He'd deny it, but he teared up, and the two of you had a romantic, slightly smelly picnic.
That's my idea, the giant cheese plate.
Whenever he visits Rongo My Fenwa on her dairy farm, she always makes it a point that she spend at least several days with him, alone.
He's a lady killer, man.
Wall, wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall.
He's a crossing guard.
Willie is so successful as a consultant that she expands her business, hiring several of your former co-workers to continue the extensive cleanup required after the industry-wide haste to adopt AI. There's a deep satisfaction in knowing that Willie is now turning the tables on both of your behalf. Maybe there is some justice in this world after all.
Willie, you are the woman.
Willie invites you on the vacation of a lifetime. All expenses paid, care of Valdivian. There's something healing about being on a romantic getaway and knowing the massive bill will be sent to the soulless corporation that fired both of you. Winifred is in the process of expanding the Hot and Heady franchise to a second location. She is looking for partners to invest, hopefully a throuple. Gwendolyn found that she was so good at discovering gossip that was true, she caught the attention of an intelligence service that shall not be named.
I love her outfit.
She kept her TV show, but she also uncovered covert secrets. She's in talks for the rights to the movie dramatization of her life, though she's holding out for a better price for her bird friends. Zoe continues to love her life and her job as a paranormal facilitator. She's had a couple of close calls, but the majority of her ghostly clients are nervous, if ultimately grateful. Skylar gets to work immediately on creating a new version of the Dateviators, one that everyone can use.
No.
The world seems to be full of these days of happy, realized people doing wild, magical things. Skylar visits you often for inspiration. She stares into your eyes deeply, gratified, saying that yours were the ones that made all of this possible. Your eyes. Kind, friendly, loving, sometimes even a little hateful.
What?
But ultimately the ones who listened the most, who trusted the most, who felt the most, and who defeated David the most. Your eyes. Those beautiful eyes. The eyes of a true hero. Through your power, we can see that there was love always around us.
So that was actually alright. Nice. Oh, nice. So let's see what happens. Smarts level, all maniac. Yeah, I got everything. I got 40 friendship endings, 4 hate endings, so almost 50 hours. Yep, character endings. Allows you to start. Yeah, sure. That was a really good game. I'm really happy. like the voice acting is spectacular. Apparently they have more dialogue in here than Baldur's Gate 3, which is very surprising, but with the amount of characters you have in this game, that doesn't surprise me that much. Like, knowing how much content there is in this game is absurd. I had a lot of fun. It was really tiring at the end, as most of you probably saw. I was just, and like, luckily I didn't run into too many bugs. Like, the two main ones was, you know, with Scandalabra and Tony. I couldn't realize them. I tried to get Tina to acknowledge Tony's existence, but her prompt wouldn't come up, so yeah. Overall, I like the game. I probably won't play again. I'll probably just look up Tony's like endings for myself, because I really don't feel like playing again, and Scandalabra's. But yeah, it was a fun game. I don't think I'm gonna go for like all love, all hate endings. It was a good time. Thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully I'll play something else soon. Have an awesome day.